And
Charlie Rose?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when you sat down on the glass, you've done this many times before.
Yes, I have. Oh,
Oh,
no, I
he's
don't know why
also-
he's also Southern.
So,
yeah. Yes.
my guest tonight is also Charlie Rose.
Yes.
In a weird turn of events.
Kind of like there's a multiverse.
I've discovered a man.
Yes.
Not me, another man named Charlie Rose.
Correct.
Who is very similar to me, but instead of being a television host, he shoves mason jars into his asshole.
Correct.
For sexual pleasure. Thanks for joining us, Charlie Rose.
Thank you so much for having me. Yes. A lot of people imagine that I did die, perhaps because the anus.
Tell us a little bit about the history of shoving a jar up your ass.
Well, it's a long, storied tradition.
Perhaps it started when you were a milkman, and you and your friends were milkmen. That could be a sort of a callback, or
yes.
Or if we, as we do this sketch where you just choose the same character.
I don't understand why I did that and why I have to stick to it.
It's
we
okay.
could have ran it again, All right.
We've done enough running back tonight.
This is kind of the dueling Charlie. It's kind of a devil went down to Georgia situation.
What we're going to do is this is going to be a learning experience.
Okay, let's try this
because
out.
eventually at some point you're going to have to take over the sketches and characters. So, fuck it. This time we'll say, yes, it's Charlie Rose interviewing. Big question mark, and your answer is a nervous Charlie Rose.
I'm not particularly nervous, but perhaps you're
but sort of a
taking
quick,
a read on my performance.
A moment of panic.
No, it's
and
not.
And then responding to, who is Charlie Rose interviewing with the
and
answer.
then the same
it's
accent.
also Charlie Rose.
But just a worse impression of the television interview journalist Charlie Rose.
But so we'll say, for the sake of getting through, because we already deleted one episode and we got to do it again.
It's still there. We can still, maybe cut
it's
around.
Not. I deleted it.
Oh, it's gone. Okay.
I did.
Good. You're kind of in a little hissy fit situation.
Not in the hissy fit?
No, you're like, well, fine.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't delete it. I just wanted the pressure to be on you to make sure you.
No. I was trying to gauge. I'm feeling good right now.
My background is in basketball and sexually assaulting women.
Yes.
So I'm what you call a clutch.
Yes.
Clutch player. You know.
The last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, you become a different animal. Perhaps.
Last 2 minutes of the French quarter, perhaps.
Oh. Well, that's why it's called that, because
that's the name of my novel, The Last 2 Minutes of the French Quarter. A lot of people don't know I wrote a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
it's about the milkmen of New Orleans.
To answer your question,
the Garden District milkmen.
To answer your question about
that's where it was invented, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. New Orleans was the first place that gay men started bringing milk to each other.
Yes. Well, there's two aspects of this. There's a negative stereotype that milkmen have had to overcome, which is that they fuck people's wives, right?
Sure.
You right?
Sure.
So, like, there's that joke that, that the baby looks like the milkman, right? When in reality, we're all homosexuals,
Now.
No, we have been for ages. And maybe our front, before there was an acceptance of homosexual lifestyle, was that we fucked women.
Womanizers, yeah.
But in reality, we are homosexual men that wear kind of a white uniform and then kind of was it like a Navy style hat?
Yeah.
Is that, or maybe like an Air Force?
Well, it was a Klan outfit.
Originally, it was gay racists.
Yeah, it was exactly.
Originally, we were the gay KKK.
Yeah.
The gay.
It was spelled MILKKK. Back in the day, yeah. I'm familiar with that.
So, in reality, we are not womanizing distributors of milk.
Right.
The second thing that people don't understand about milk delivery men.
I hope you don't mind if I respond to this text message on my phone. I'm trying to get pussy later.
Oh, okay. You can go ahead.
Oh, I'll continue your story.
But I want you to hear this.
I am hearing it. I am.
Okay.
But while we're doing,
you want to deal with that
the Charlie Rose show, I'm also just to make sure that
trying to get some pussy,
because the distinction needs to be made clear to the studio audience that you are gay Charlie Rose.
Oh, so you're trying to
the
perform your virility and masculinity.
Exactly.
To make me seem like more of a faggot.
That's the number
when,
one.
In reality, I've been introduced to the audience as a man who puts a jaw up my ass. So if there's any question that I am the gay Charlie Rose, I think that's been answered.
I have to ask you this before we go to break.
Well,
Are
go
you
ahead.
or do you call it wearing a jaw in your ass?
In fact, we do.
Is it considered
we do, yes.
a garment or type of clothes? Would you consider it to be clothes?
Yes. And I have been wearing jaws.
Hosiery, maybe?
Yes. Yes.
Is it considered, in the gay community, is it considered a type of underwear?
Correct. That is correct.
Undergarment?
Yes. You know, our asses become so slack.
Yeah.
From the act of
I'll tell
homosexual sodomy.
The more you say it, the more it makes sense to me, because I remember being a boy and in those early North Carolina summer mornings, there was nothing I loved more than a fresh, hot glass of milk straight from the milkman himself.
Yes. Well, I have news for you.
I never understood why it was so hot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was because it was hot outside.
Well,
but it was because the milk itself had been shoved up his ears.
That is correct. And the milk, where it comes from, it does not actually come from a cow.
Oh, it's from the man's penis?
It's from a prostate being pressed. It's much like in the movie Euro Trip, if you remember.
What you're saying to me is that the milk is actually ejaculate from a gay man's penis.
That is correct, yeah.
Well,
and the process, and it's called pressing the man's prostate. It is referred to as milking.
Well, that is both charming and hilarious.
Thank you. I'm trying to explore my characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe you want to try a different character?
Well, give up.
Look, I'm Charlie Rose, and they brought me into the Adam Friedland show to teach you how to host a show.
I appreciate that.
And I'm here now.
So I'm back to Adam.
Now you're Adam.
You're telling me to give up.
And look, on my show,
I mean, you were really encouraging throughout that, and I thought I got a couple ones out. I don't know if I did in your estimation.
At any moment, you can go right back to Milkman Charlie Rose.
No, you told me that I should try another one.
I said maybe you would like to.
Oh, okay.
You got to stay loose. You got to stay as loose as you can get. Maybe Jeff Goldblum.
No, dude.
And maybe it's Jeff Goldblum, and he's in it's Independence Day 3, and this time it's an independent black woman's day.
Independent Woman's Day.
Independent Black Woman's Day.
Woman's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's got a T and an S at the end.
Yeah. Maybe you could do something along that line.
I mean, I feel like that's what.
Why don't you do it? Let's see, you
Goldblum.
No, anything you want. Just go. Just host the show. You know.
I thought we were doing that milkman thing.
Okay, we'll go back.
I mean, no, but it's kind of the vibe's off now.
Why is the vibe off?
Because you told me that maybe I could try a new character.
I was trying to encourage you.
Made me feel like I was doing a bad job.
I was not. I thought we were doing a fine job, and you wanted to delete the episode. And now
maybe because
now I have to retire and being Charlie Rose.
I don't want it.
Now I have to imagine myself on a porch somewhere. Remember all that stuff I said about the porch, the monkeys that were
I don't
in Japan.
It's not okay. Oh, you want to get to the news?
Well, no, honestly, no.
No, I don't think it's worth it.
It's not worth it.
No.
Do you? Unless you want to.
No.
You want to redo this again? We dropped the top of the show.
I think this one's going fine.
Okay, then. Well, let's get.
Do you not think it's going fine, or do you think it's going fine?
It's going.
No, as Nick, because I feel like you're doing the character right now, and I can't tell.
He is mad about the landlord.
Are you?
He's in the other room, and he's upset about the landlord.
So your identity has devolved or dissolved.
I'm just Charlie Rose.
You're just Charlie Rose now.
From here on out, for the rest of the night, I'm Charlie Rose.
And it's because you're mad?
I'm mad, and after this, I'm going to try to watch all the Marvel movies and forget about being lied to. And I can't wait. I literally cannot wait to casually slip into conversation with the management company that the super called him incompetent.
But that's snitching, though.
I don't care. I'm a snitch now.
You're a snitch?
I'm gonna start snitching. I'm always looking. Everybody, they say buy high, sell low, and that's bullshit.
Right.
You buy when other people are selling, and you sell when other people are buying. That's how you get ahead of the market. That is beating the market.
Yes.
People saying you lost all your money. Well, what is the market trying to do?
Look at all
They're
this.
trying to make money.
Right.
So I'm trying to lose money. And what does that get you? Nothing. But at least I don't feel like a goddamn fucking pushover queer.
Right. I see what you're saying.
I frankly
you're saying
don't.
that it's pussy
I
to
don't
make
see
money.
what I'm saying. You may see what I'm saying, but I don't.
I'm just trying to encourage
no matter
you.
what, don't occur. No one's allowed to do anything to me ever. Don't touch me. Don't look at me. I don't want to be encouraged.
Oh my God, I'm worried about my friend Nick. He's disappeared.
I'm fine.
You know what this is like? It's like we see these
and
people.
one of the outlet plates is broken.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw that.
That bothered you yesterday.
That
when we
made
did the
me mad
walkthrough,
because I thought they were going to fix that.
Yeah.
Now
They
I'm going to
didn't
Home
paint the
Depot.
office?
They
Yeah.
didn't paint it.
No.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to go to Home Depot. I'm going to fix that outlet plate, and I'm going to bill them as an improvement to the fucking unit.
You're gonna exactly. You're gonna take $5 off the rent.
I'm taking more than $5 goddamn bucks off. I'm going to charge them for every. I'm going to I'll put a pedometer
every
on.
screw.
I'm going to put a fucking pedometer on and charge them by the foot.
By the step.
By the step. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you. My steps cost $25. $25. I got a smooth gait.
Well, like we live in New York City, and like we see people who like clearly one day something broke, and like what I'm worried about is that the stress we're under in pre-production, getting the show up over the ground, having to retake after we did 25 minutes.
Sure.
I'm worried that it may have broken you, and you just may be Charlie Rose now forever.
Possibly, but I tell you, doing a garbage podcast, producing a really shitty episode as Charlie Rose, makes me feel a lot goddamn better than doing it as myself.
I guess that is one way to protect yourself.
It is.
I understand that.
And now my doctor might refer to that as a personality disorder.
Yeah, or kind of maybe a manic break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think she's just a
bitch.
Well, I wasn't going to say that,
but you were thinking it.
Maybe somebody familiar to you, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, that kind of a doctor.
Yeah, that kind of a doctor.
Kind of a okay. Yeah. All right, I see that.
Is your girlfriend coming
over? Not yet.
Will she be wearing a shirt?
Goddamn hope so.
Oh.
Yeah. Are you going to come down in a kimono with your penis out?
Yeah. I love that he's wearing a kimono.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed you, man.
Yeah. Seen the film The Last Samurai? I just recently watched The Last Samurai.
Oh, did I forget my underpants?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It seems I've unsheathed my katana in the direction of a geisha.
You've got like a tiny ponytail on the top of your head.
Yeah.